Thank you, Mr. President. This amendment seeks disclosure of the lender relationship with the credit access business. Members, the way these credit access businesses are able to operate outside the usury regulations in the state of Texas is that there's a three-party transaction that's created. A borrower comes into the storefront. The storefront is known as the credit access business. The credit access business is entitled under state law today to charge fees to that borrower for servicing the loan between a lender and the borrower. They're essentially charging fees to be the middleman between the loan and the recipient of the loan. The lender, the third-party lender that finances these transactions, is subject to the usury laws in the state of Texas. But right now, there's no disclosure requirement beyond reporting this information to the Office of Consumer Credit Commission about what those relationships are. There's also no ability to determine what the financial agreement is between the lender and the storefront to assure that there's no fee sharing going on and that the lender isn't actually allowed to take advantage of exceeding the usury laws in the state of Texas by charging an interest rate, but also by sharing in a fee for the transaction that brings the consumer to the lender. Transparency of what is going on in these loans is incredibly important. There have been efforts to make these determinations by some of the consumer groups, and those efforts have been fought by the industry, and I believe this is one of the most important pieces of information that this Senate could ask for in assuring transparency and that these folks are abiding by the law in Texas as required under statute today. And I would ask adoption of floor amendment number 14.
Senator Carona on floor amendment number 14 by Davis.
I'd leave it to the will of the body. I just want to go home and feed my cat. So,
in the interest of feeding Corona's cat, Senator Davis moves adoption of floor amendment number 14. Senator Carona leaves it to the will of the body. Secretary, please call the roll.
Birdwell, Campbell,